Hi, I'm Carol Thalbaum, and I am the owner of A Dog's Life Pet Salon and Boutique. I have been breeding Bichons for about the last 5 to 10 years. I have been involved with show dogs my whole life. I grew up showing dogs. My parents bred dogs. And I was asked today to speak to you about, so you want to learn about grooming show dogs. So the first thing, I think the most important thing to say is you need to learn the breed standard. So with that in mind, you would want to purchase the book, the new complete dog book, and you would want to start reading about the different breeds. And I would probably say choose 1 or 2 breeds that you feel like you want to start learning about. This is where it all begins, is in the AKC, the new complete dog book. So purchase that, start reading through it. This is going to be a long journey of education, networking, and maybe even welcoming a new member, purebred dog, into your family. This will be a good, I don't believe that you can possibly make a complete living just grooming show dogs, but if you make your pets in your salon or in your business or your mobile business look like show dogs, it is going to be a good decision, a good business decision. In my salon, we groom a lot of breed-specific dogs, miniature schnauzers, Yorkies. We have bearded collies in full show coat. And they come to us because we have made an effort to learn to groom those dogs. Even though they may not be entered in the dog show that weekend or up and coming, many people who purchase purebred dogs want them to look like their breed. So with that said, it would be a good idea for your education to educate yourself on these breeds. Many breeds, like I had said, it all starts out with the AKC Complete Dog Book. Then you will kind of decide what breeds, and then you'll go from there. In our industry, there are 3 main primary groups, organizations that do certification testing. We have the National Dog Groomers Association. We have Pam Lawrence's organization in Texas, here in Dallas, and then there's also the IPG organization. And so my recommendation would be to start with those groups, to start to become educated about these different breeds. After that, you could possibly do some contest grooming. Start getting involved in contest grooming. Educate yourself, educate yourself, educate yourself. Go to trade shows, go to dog shows. Try to meet people involved with the breeds that you have chosen. Specifically, poodles are a very intense breed to learn to groom if you want to groom them to make them look like show dogs. Bichons, that's another breed that takes a lot of grooming. Any of the terrier breeds. If you're interested in learning about terrier breeds, there is a book called Grooming the Broken Coated Terrier. That is a real good book to start your education with. You're also going to want to, when you go to dog shows, try and find somebody who has that breed of dog. See if they will help mentor you. A lot of times breeders, if they're specifically in your area, are excited to help groomers groom, because then learn to groom, because then they can have somebody they can refer their pet people to, or they can have somebody that'll help them groom their dogs. I, a few years back, didn't know anything about Westie grooming, and I wanted to learn about Westie grooming. And it started out that I had just kind of cold called a person in the breed in our area who I had heard had good ones. Actually, one of my clients had gotten a dog from them, and I said, this is a nice looking dog. So I reached out to her, and I'll tell you, she wasn't really interested in helping me because she didn't think I was serious. Well, The next dog show I was at in our area that I had gone to, I looked to see if she was entered. She was entered. I kind of hunted her down, introduced myself, and now she thought I was serious. And consequently, she has gone on to become a good friend, teach me a lot about the breed, brought me to her house, taught me what the breed should look like, taught me how to groom the breed. So these are some of the ways you need to, these are some of the avenues that you can take. Also, you can do a lot of reading. Canine terminology. You need to know the terminology, different things on different dogs, because in your AKC Book of Complete Standards, they will refer to different type things. Almond-shaped eye, round-shaped eye, a cat foot, a hare foot. And so you need to know specifically what those things look like so that when you're trimming that breed, you will do it appropriately. There's another book, Canine Structure and Terminology, by Gilbert and Brown. This is also a very good book that you can buy. And this will also teach you. As you can see, there seems to be a theme developing, and it's all about education. There's also avenues of education available. The Scottish Terrier Club of America puts out this guide to grooming the Scottish Terrier. It's one of the best things I've ever seen. $50 investment. And you're gonna have to take time and money to do and to learn, but I've always taken it as it's education. It's something you're never gonna be able to take away from me, and consequently, I've been able to make a good living doing this. Grooming dogs, pet dogs, and grooming show dogs, but also grooming pet dogs to look like show dogs. So the other thing I would suggest is there's a lot of good online grooming courses you can take these days. I have just sat through for the last 3 weeks, Cocker Spaniel Grooming by Linda Pitts. It is through Grooming Land on not on Facebook, but on the internet. And even though I don't have any, I do have a client that has show cockers, but it has also taught me about what the breed is supposed to look like, how to get the breed to look like that, bathing the breed, drying the breed, products to use. And so now if we have a Cocker Spaniel come in the salon that the owners want to keep in longer coat, we'll know how to do that. And consequently, I can also teach my other groomers how to do that. There's also another web-based education called All Dogs, the Dog College, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm kind of at a loss for the title right now. But they also have professional handlers who show dogs for a living, and they will teach you about what the breed is supposed to look like, how you're supposed to groom it, what kind of grooming tools you're supposed to use on it. You will also have to try and reach out to breeders. A lot of it is networking. A lot of it is going to dog shows or becoming a member of an all-breed club or reaching out to an all-breed dog club and trying to meet people and talk with people and learn about their breeds. And once the breeders realize that you're serious and you want to learn, you will have somebody who will be willing to take you under their wing and start teaching you different things. Yes, you may have to pay them, or sometimes some people are willing to do it for free, but you have to consider this an investment in yourself for your future. It will not be a quick journey, as learning never is a quick journey. You can always learn your whole life, but I do believe it will be something that you will enjoy, will bring you a lot of joy. You'll meet a lot of new people, and you will probably be able to help line your pockets because you might be able to make a living doing it. Thank you. I don't know if that was